Alright, so I'm doing an analysis of my squat. You can take a look at kind of my form and technique. And part of the reason why I do this is really to check my form out and see how I move. And you can see how I kind of travel away from the line. And what that's telling you is that I'm losing a lot of force production. A big part of this is because of my tight chest and lat muscles and tight hips that make it difficult for me to stay upright properly. And I tend to move away from this line that I just drew here. And you kind of see how far I kind of fall back. And now you can see on that repetition there, I actually stay in a straighter line. Let me just clear this again. All right, so that was the first set. I think that was 135 pounds, I'm pretty sure. Let me go practice using this. 135 pounds. All right, so here we go. This is, I think, 205. So you can see the line of travel here. I'm actually doing a little bit better. I'll pause it here at the bottom, and you kind of see where I am. I go back up. There you go. Midway through. So I'm actually doing pretty good. Actually, I'm actually traveling behind the line, which is actually, I won't say it's better. It's actually a little bit unsafe because you can lose your balance. So this actually lines up perfectly. Actually, not quite. So I believe this is 255, I want to say. Can't remember. Let me clear this again. So there we go. At the bottom there, you see how perfect spot right there. Go back up, right there. And that's pretty much a perfect repetition. If all my reps can look like that, I can move a ton of weight. And same for you, because you want that efficient movement pattern. And that's kind of the purpose of this angle. It's not really a good angle for like showing on YouTube, but it's great for analysis. So let's clear this. I think this might be 265. I can't remember the weight. But there's no really worry about it right now. I think I'm only doing singles and doubles here. This is the day I think I hit a PR, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, so I think this is 295. So let me draw a line here again, coming down. All right, let's take a look. And then you can actually, I'll draw a little circle here. And then you see how this is a really good repetition. You can just tell by the movement of the bar. And actually what's happening is I'm actually getting the bar further back. I'm actually doing a low bar squat by this time. Now, people say what's better, low bar or high bar? I guess that high bar is better and transferred to other sports like Olympic lifting and other types of lifts. Let me clear this off. I don't know how much that is, but I'm about to do another rep here. Just take a look, analysis again, coming down. Boom, there's the bottom. Let's draw a circle there. Then you can see me travel back. And then you see me travel there. And then I end up back there, which is actually not that bad. My camera angle might be off. So let me clear this. So this time I'm wearing a belt. I think the last set I wasn't wearing a belt. So I try to mix and match using a belt and not using a belt. Let me clear this again. Now you can see the camera's a little bit off because if you look down here, it's not quite lined up with my feet because of the camera angle, but this is still a very good tool. All right, there we go. They're at the bottom, going back up, traveling back towards the line, and there you go. So let's go play again. This is actually a pretty horrible set because as the weight gets heavier, the more I'm basically going down like this, and then I'm going back up like this. And really what you want is you want this and you want that as much as possible. Okay, clear this, let's play again. Again, a big part is making sure that your chest is loose because my chest is very tight, my shoulders are very tight, and if you can't get that bar in the right position, you won't be able to lift nearly as much weight. I think that was a single there. Yeah, I just do one rep there. Okay, so let's take a look at this one again. My obsession to get better. That's what I do here. Trying to get better. The bottom of the squat. The bottom of the squat right there. Boom, right there. Boom, right down there. Actually, I think I changed position and angles, but that's still pretty good. Because even though it didn't start there, that's pretty good straight right there. That's actually a good repetition. And here's my PR. This is a 365-pound squat. Let me just write this because I'm used to using this repetition thingy, or this 365 pounds. All right, buddy, this is it. I feel proud of this because it didn't feel very heavy at all. So let's go play. There's my line. We'll draw this here, and let's go play. Then I go down, and boom, look at that. Have to watch that again because that was just so good. Actually, it wasn't that great because you can see the line deviate a little bit. All right, so let's take a look again. Coming down, you can see how the bar travels a little forward. And then look at this, I end up even going a little forward here. It looks like I do at least. And then I quickly go back. And then travel back up. And that felt really good. The cool thing about that previous rep, again, just to kind of go over my PR again, what happened was, even though I traveled sort of this way, I traveled back up this way really quick. So this sort of segment here, this little arrow here was really fast, and I was able to kind of basically, I guess cheat myself up, if there's one way of looking at it. And then I think I dropped down to 275 for some reps, and by then I'm like pretty stretched out. My flexibility is really good, my chest and my lats and biceps, and everything is moving pretty damn good by this point. And you can see how straight that line is. It's damn near perfect. But by this time I'm pretty smoked. I thought I was going to go for 8 to 10, but only went for 5. And you can see how I'm traveling behind the line. And a lot of that has to do with